Morning. This morning I just took off from Grasslands. The conditions are not so well flying up high. A little bit of rotor, strong gusts, but from the mountain areas. But I decided to fly along this river, the Hennops river. That copy there in front of me, I'm going to fly actually right around it, starting from the left, going around it, going up to the northern side. While I'm flying, just to tell you a bit about myself, about 3 years ago, I watched some videos of paramotoring. Among them was Tucker Gott, and then also the videos from Backcountry PPG and so on. A lot of different people about paramotoring, how safe it is, and are you still able to do it at my age? To give you an idea, I am turning 64 this year, and I do not fly at the coast. I fly here more inland, and it's the altitude's a bit higher, and takeoff makes it a bit more difficult. But anyhow, I tried, put my whole heart and soul into the sport because it's actually very nice flying. I started flying when I was like still in diapers. My dad had a chipmunk aeroplane and we did do aerobatics together and so on. And later years my dad was my instructor, getting my PPL. At 16 years old at Vonnerbloem Airport, I did my first solo flight. And yeah, from there on, I'm used to flying. I love flying. Yeah, how did I say? It's in my blood. But unfortunately, a couple of years later, my dad died in an aircraft crash. It was a mid-air collision close to the place where I fly. I fly actually a lot over the area where my dad and the military aircraft had a collision in the air. But that's a story for another time. While I'm flying, there's a lot of things that when you fly a paramotor to keep in consideration. Your altitude. Most people think it's safer to fly low level. Actually, it's more dangerous. Altitude is your friend. In this case, do you see this power lines coming up here? If I should fly into them, I am history. Then I would have serious injuries or I would be dead. Most probably dead because those are high power lines. If my wing gets to them, it's fine. Well, not fine, but I will live. Then another thing, flying very low, especially when you turn and your wingtips should touch those trees. On my left hand side, I try to have always a margin and do not push the limits to be too close. If you should touch them, your wing will collapse. Your wing will not fly anymore and you will hit the ground. And even at the low level altitude I am at, you will get hurt pretty badly. Yeah, flying down the road, I was thinking of going through these trees, low level at the road area, and I decided not to. It's not worth it, because if my wing should touch one of the trees, it will collapse. But then again, if I'm so low above the ground, I will not get hurt too badly. But it's end of the day, is it worth it? Coming up to this road, nice and clear. I'm a couple of feet above the road, and it's very safe, and you can control yourself. If you should sink too fast, you can just pump the brakes a little bit and it will lift you up, or you can give petrol, or how do you say, accelerate. Flying again on this Hennops river, it's actually very nice and relaxing. The smells of the water and the fresh rain after the rain, the fresh air, it's actually very nice. In this case again, I try to stay quite clear from the trees. Some people say, yeah, I fly too close sometimes, but I really look at the distance I am off something and the tree. I know more or less how wide my wing is. Flying in the direction of copperleaf, open fields, open areas, yeah, you can fly actually very low. I started flying with this Parajet, Mavic Parajet. It's a MY19. This frame of mine, airframe and the motor, it's got close to 300 hours now. I bought it when I started, so it gives you an idea how many flying hours I do have. I went through a couple of wings, and this is my latest wing I'm flying with the Viper XC. I enjoy this wing a lot. It's a very nice wing, it's very stable, and I feel comfortable flying under this wing. It does what I want it to do. If I turn, if I land, whatever I do, it's a little bit faster than most wings, but really I like it. I am not paid by Ozone or anybody to say this, but I would always say something like it is, and the people that knows me, I talk straight and I do not talk nonsense. So yeah, it's a very nice wing. I like it. Then again, the area where I'm flying in at is close to Grasslands airfield. I wanted to go over the mountains there in the distance, but I couldn't due to the wind. Right in front of us is Grasslands. Heading back to Grasslands. Yeah, again, power lines. I always try to keep over the power pylons of a power line, so it gives you a good idea if something should happen, where and how high you are. It's just safer for me to fly over the pylon area than over the wire area. You can always misjudge yourself. Coming in for my landing at Grasslands, the windsock didn't actually show me which side the wind was blowing, almost no wind. And I would like you please to subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel, and like as well. There's more to come. My next video will be about my camera equipment. Thank you.